Well, hey everybody, we are back in Oaklands here. Sometimes you just gotta get creative on how you put those trees on your vehicle. I don't want to say in your vehicle because you can clearly see they are on it. Ooh. So I figured we would show you about my, I don't know if you call it an auto unloader loader. That's what I call it, I guess. But I am quite pleased. This is a big electric tree. Now, we're not going to do the electric tree right now. Oh, if we can get it off. Come on, there we go. Okay. So how is everybody's day? I hope you're having, woo, hey, there's the moon. The moon. I hope everybody's day, week is going well. It's not doing too bad. The tree has the shakes a little here. Let's speed up on walking, running. Hope there is no blueprints on my base. We're just going to set this one. Oh, maybe. Wow, that is just massive. Whoosh. Bigger than my other trees. Figure that out later. But we are here to show you this. I'm going to try to get a few of these in here. First off, let's go ahead and give those shout outs to the Delib tribe. There we go. We have Dizzy Zombie. We have One Mangry Gamer _YT. We have T-Spurred, Ready for Plays, Team View, Edzer, Caveman Tricker, Yeeter, The Mad Gamer, Goatman 2543 YT, Razzie Gaming, The Strong Malik, Me _Plays, Real Demon _King 8, Jerica, That Dot Cloutback, Gochi Fanboy, and Dorku. Thank you for being a Live Tribe member. And all of you that come along with the live streams here in Oaklands, we have Raider for Plays $77, Dizzy Zombie 25, Adzur 25, One Mangry Gamer _YT at 20, Team View at 10, XX Frank at 5, Married Mayhem at $4.99, and Voted _WOTB for $1. The super chats are basically a way to help with the channel when we're doing live streams. So thank you all for doing that stuff. Oh, if you like anything, yes, you can see on the channel, you got the moon coming down there. By all means, give it a thumbs up. If you want to comment down below, tell me if you saw the moon last night and what it looked like, or anything else, just to say hi. I read them, I answer them, and I appreciate them. And last but not least, if you haven't, yes, you know who you are that haven't subscribed yet. What you waiting for? You've been watching the videos, been seeing the live streams. Click that subscribe button. Tap that bell for notifications so you know when the next video or live stream is happening. All right. Whew, what time we got here? We got 4 minutes. All right. I would like to try to get some of these on my truck. I had another batch on the other side, but they were smaller. So I know some of you cut your trees, you put them in your vehicle, things like that. And you drive through like the sanders and everything. All right. So here's my thought process as we got one over there. I'd bring all these raw, totally big form, bring them back here, and okay, we got a couple. I'd bring them into this area, and we get them out, and we chop them up. We'd sand them by hand because I had a hand sander, and that's what I did. Why? Because you know what? Why not? But look at this. Didn't do nothing. Woohoo! The force is strong with this one. Boom. Is that all? Second. We had 3 magma in the 2. There's my second one there. There's that. And here's my other one. There's my core. Right. All right. Perfect. So we only had 1. We got some daylight coming. That's good. We're just going to set that core right there. I've been getting the habit of trying to anchor things. Just be it up. I don't have... What we got going here? Must have... something with my truck. Alright. That... You know what? Let's just go ahead and respawn. And let's pick them up again. Okay. There we go. All right. So one of the biggest things on anything is the size of the logs. Your longer ones, like this one, might get caught up in things. For my setup, I have to chop them down. So I chop them down about like that. Might take a little bit more, but you remember, you have to chop them up to get them in your truck, right? So why not just chop them after they've been done? We chop a few times here. Whoa, look at that. And... one more. Got there. Let's see, is that one gonna... that one's gonna right before our very eyes. Now, let's see here. Which ones do I have to... Still got some life in it. We'll show you these things in action, and then we'll talk a little bit about how we set it up. I don't know how long this one's gonna be. Might be over the half-hour mark, so I appreciate it. I'm going to show you what it takes. I mean, we don't have yet like an auto saw or anything like that. I think people like put big areas. Now we have a basement now, so this makes it a lot easier. No, mine is not in the basement. Tell you that right now. But there are people that put their machines vertical. You know, not like the normal horizontal, but to do vertical, and they have a whole bunch lined up, so when it falls apart, it goes down into those machines. So basically, it goes through like sanders. I've seen some cool ones there on videos. They're pretty neat. Let's try to keep this clean here. Whoop. All right, get this one. I think all we have left is these. These go by quick. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Oh, there we go. I don't have all mine finished, so I have to do what I'm doing, and I'll show you here. I'll get around to it. So I don't have a problem cutting them up. For what I make my money with is I take a break from building, and if I'm in a server by myself, I go and get the crater, the meteor core, and I look for that meteor crater that has these trees. Guess some people's probably like, Delay, why are you cutting up ash trees? Well, I use the plank wood for my storage drawers, but I'm like, you know what, it doesn't take too much. And give me a little bit, and I could be chopping something else. Now, I know some of you love farming that flame slate, the flame slate, or you'll go and get a Lumite run, things like that. It's not bad, but it does take a bit to get down there, a bit to get back. And that's something I even stressed when doing like farming of friends, or even in here. If you gotta go a long ways to get that money, and say it makes 10,000 a tree. Well, by the time you go get that tree, could you have cut up a certain amount of trees in the area, let's say maple, and get the same amount? So, you know, there's the plus and minuses of all of them. So there you go. There's a nice little batch of all my stuff. I have to keep it inside of this, and you're going to see why. I'll just come over here. It could be anywhere. I just thought I'd show you here, so. Boom, look at that. Where'd it go? It disappeared. So my first thing I have, and that one might be a little too long, so let's just save it. Boom. Okay, that was a bigger one, so I don't know if one there's sort of. All right. Gonna do it one more time. So you can tell right now with me doing a command, I have a chat interface. That chat interface does is between these I have a collider that's getting rid and making it to where it goes to the floor. That's what the colliders do. The rest of it I have sanders. Oh, by the way, this is a $500,000 setup. Yeah, I don't go things cheap, do I? The rest is sanders, and then I have conveyor, and then of course we got the machine for planking. You see stuff popping over here, right there. Sometimes you'll see them pop in. I have a right there that says 0. I have a nice little storage drawer, of course. I am the king of storage drawer use. Needless are the days of just storing your item. We use it for making vending machines and everything else. So, and then I have another storage drawer underneath my truck. Why, do you ask? Well, we have to, this is fully automated, so I mean, it's pretty cool. Ready? Boom, look at that. Now, I'm going to tell you, doing this, do not get out of your truck. And you'll see why here in a second. So the cool thing is a lot of you know that you can put material like in a refinery or a forge or even a planker, and if you got it blocked and no more comes out, it stores it in there. So you can use that to your advantage, because if my 250 holding slot for that storage drawer is full, it's just going to back up on my conveyor. And then once I empty like this, See, I don't have to do nothing. None of this picking up. My most that I have to interact is just chopping the wood. So let's just keep going. Oop, that one shot one back there. Now you're like, but Delive, why were you saying don't hop out of the car? Okay, we'll do one more time. Okay, we're getting pretty full because the stuff's popping over. So let's just go ahead and go to the area. So we got not too bad of a haul there. Yeah, that's... Them looks can be deceiving. What do we got for time? 15 minutes. That's not too bad. Good explanation or reasonings why. It's all in how you need your needs. For me, I wanted something where I didn't have to handle it. You know. All right. Are you ready? Watch my truck. You hop out. Look at this. It's just expanding. Look at that. Because I am in there, it's like staying pressed. So that's the cool thing. You actually can bring more than you thought. Let's see what we got. Maybe 47. What are we going to give me? 40,000. 693. Sure. Okay. So this is how I have mine set up. Now, I will tell you, if I respawn, yeah, my car is just sitting on the forged light slate, which is basically like the cobblestone. My car will sink halfway the tires into it. So it has to be on the platform. And this whole area is just your little, I think, like quarter-inch or whatever. So we're going to put these back in. And let's show you what we got involved here. So your red sanders are 20,000 already a piece. So go ahead here. And I'm not going to go into all. Let me go ahead and move these up by ones. We'll give you the pretty much the good setup here on what's going on. So I think you guys a lot of times have these on the floor. You have them on the sides when you're driving in. I didn't want to have a spot to where I had to try to drive my car in. I wanted this open area. And that's why I didn't do all of this, because in case I wanted to leave some unsanded, I could just set them on the ramp. I think I was actually going to make this a little bit bigger here, but this is how we got it. So I got to click over here, because if I click here, I'll show you in a second. You guys might already know this. If I click by the sander area, the sanders are actually higher up, so it will want to choose one of those. That's why I have to click the other. Like that, see? This one I might not be able to. Yeah. Okay, that's okay, because I think you might be able to get... Let's see if I can do it this way. Oh, it's all on which way you got to go through an item. So like here, I'm trying to go in, this is in the way. Over there, the first thing it sees is the floor. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're getting inside the machine Delive. There we go. All right, let's explain this part and then we'll go into the last. So look, we actually got a couple stuck here. So occasionally I'll have to come in and might have to unstick one or two. That's why I cut them smaller. There we go. A few more chops it's no big deal because I'm not handling any of this to put it on a sander, on a belt, or anything like that, or inside the machine or out of the machine. So the biggest thing I do is I am doing everything up top, cutting it. So what I've done is at the end of each of these, so my setup here has how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24. So 24 times 20,000 is 480,000. On top of that, I have 2 storage drawers, which are what, 25? So we're already at that 500,000. And then we also have conveyors and the planker machine. And if you want to call the car. So yeah, 500,000 setup right here. You know what? We're just going to click that. 500,000 auto unloader right there. So again, oh, that's cool. Just look at me looking at the 500,000. It's there we go. It's all up to how you want your needs on how you know, if you do ore, this is going to be irrelevant. This is for trees, but specifically probably for your magma, because that's what I use. So it goes through here, puts them all on a regular conveyor. You guys are probably like, why didn't you use an alignment one? I tried. Alignment stand your wood straight up. So they were sticking out of the floor, didn't work on. I wanted all this concealed. Looks just like a little ramp, unless you don't know what's all underneath. And there is a, right there. Huh. So see, we're actually got one stuck. That was that one I cut and I went through. Let's go ahead and raise this one up a couple. Oh, it's even in my floor. Oh, there we go. Go. So sometimes you'll have to do maintenance on this. For the most part, though, you're not going to. Now, for my setup, I put the other conveyor as low as I could. Not inside, not in the basement. You could do this in the basement, but I chose not to. And look at how thick mine is. If you want to know, mine's like maybe 2. 1 thick. Oh, it's over here. 2 1/4 studs. It's all the higher I am. So not even 3. So it doesn't really seem like this should be underneath it. I mean, you see this, but I don't have my building made yet. Once I get my building made, it might look like a little garage for my car. Either or, this is how I got it. So, it goes through the conveyor. At the end of this conveyor, what's it do? Do I have my light on? I do have my light on, don't I? Yeah. It traps it right there into a storage drawer. Why do I have it that way? Because a storage drawer shoots out 5 studs. Remember? Just look over here and you can see it with the apple. There's my storage drawer. So if you have that conveyor, it's shooting it over into my planker. So it shoots it right over and collects it inside. So once that's done, then we get to this. So let's see if I can get all this up. Oh, I despawned it. I'm like, what's going on? Okay, that's fine. I forgot to hit that and then do it. There we go. Do that one. Go, raise both of them up. All right. So here's my nice little chat conveyor that tells to load it. See, there's 149 still in there. A regular conveyor, I believe. I don't think this one's industrial. Yeah, straight conveyor. I don't use any, or not alignment. So regular straight conveyor. If this fills up, what's it going to do? It's just going to back it up. And then it will store it in my planker. So with this, now it is shooting the material straight up, 10 at a time, because I don't have a number interface here. Same thing as over here. It's shooting those out. Actually, yeah, because this one's dispensing them over here 10 at a time. So this one is actually on a timer. Forgot about that one. Oh, come on. So there you go. This one's an automatic. It senses it. Right there, that's the storage drawer. Every 3 seconds, it unloads it. It unloads 10 at a time. So I have a number interface in there saying, hey. And I think I have a relay as well. I think I do. Let's see here. Oh, maybe I don't. Let's see here. 3 seconds. That'd be right. It's going to hit that. It'd have to. It had to have them. Got it. We're taking. Oh boy. Come on. There we go. Let's see here. Let's do that one. I think I have it on top. Yeah, I've got two. Oh, no. Got this. You're sending a signal every. Yeah, it's gonna have to. 3 seconds. Let's see here. We put power to. Oh, that's right. Okay. Now I got it. Okay. So there is not. It is a switch. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to take this all apart, and I apologize for that, but you see how much work I'm going to have to take putting everything, the shell back around. But that's still easier than starting to move things. So what I have over here is a switch. Switch pushes out 10. Remember, an output of 10? Well, if I put 10 into a storage drawer, it's going to output 10. So I have a 3-second delay before it goes into there. So it's collecting. So that's what it is. With this is the power on. If I turn that off, then this is not going to work. So that's why I have a switch on here, because it keeps it continuously on. You could probably just go ahead and put some kind of a frequency, I think it is, that automatically gives that amount all the time. But I used a switch just because that's how I did it. But yeah, chat interface here is for unloading. Again, chat interface, because it's mine, it's going to unload it 10 times. If somebody else said this, because I should have one of those. I don't have an AND gate. It's going to unload 1 at a time in the area. So, and then for the floors, I have another chat interface that's hooked up to them 2 colliders with the same thing. So basically all I have is chat interface. It goes into a collider that looks like this. You know, they're all the same shape as an interactor. So a collider, and then I have it coming out also into another collider. And then when I got there is I've defined that area. Remember how you define like this? If I define the region, this one I don't have to because it's stuck right in there. But the other one, I do. I must have not had that straight when I put it in. So I hope this sort of helps how this works. Basically, you chop it small enough for the sanders to sand them. They stay on top of the floor because you don't want them to drop down in. Come down to the size you need. Once all that's done, once I get the other colliders, it'll probably come across here. So I won't have to move everything. I just got to grab a couple more from my basement, bring them up. I like 4. And then when I say the command for getting them through, they go through that area onto the boat. Boat pulls them and then goes into this storage drawer. Every 3 seconds, shoots it over into my planker, rise it down through, planks the sanded wood into my second storage drawer. So where I say that command, fills up my truck. So there is my $500,000 setup. Should be like that. Actually, I like that one better. Print screen. Because I got my light showing on it. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I've taken enough time. It's taken about a half hour. Not too bad. I'm not going to consider this a logic series. I think I'm just going to do how to build a $500,000 piece or helper. Because what it is, it helps me a lot. I haven't had to take and do much because you guys right there have been contributing to me. So I haven't had to take time out of getting the meteors. But I have been because, yeah, you dizzy zombie. You bought quite a few of my meteor cores for your pyramid. So I've had to start replenishing those in my machine. So thank you all for taking time out of your day, your week, to hang out with the live gresser, learning a little bit, I guess, about logic. These are just some simple whole chat interfaces that we do a lot of. I do a lot of. But yeah, showing you how to make a auto sander planker loading your vehicle machine. I don't know what else to call it. But yeah, remember, get out there, do those things that you, yes, you, enjoy, that make you feel good inside and put a smile on your face. Because all of you here, look at that, puts a smile on their lives. Till next time, though, everyone, remember, you, yeah, you're amazing. All of you. We'll see you real soon. Bye now.